Live packing. If you're new to this channel, if you're new to me, my name is Brad. Go by Surfs Up Finds. All platforms on Surfs Up Finds. My eBay store is attached. Surfs Up Finds. So you can see that everything I do is legitimate and it's a one-man show. So everything I do all by my own. I I have done a few whatnots. My wife has helped me with that. But as far as my eBay business, which is my main source of income, I do it all. I source it, I take pictures, I list it, I do every single thing. So from Saturday, Sunday, and then today, halfway through Monday, we have 30 plus items that we've sold, and we're going to pack those up, and I'm going to show you exactly how much I got for each item. So my average cost of goods when thrifting is $5.25. When I do some retail arbitrage, it's a little bit different, and I can tell you, I remember about how much I paid for those items. So work with me on, no, I don't have to work with me. I'm just going to tell you on those. But we can go over the first item. And good morning, everybody. Gladys, welcome in. Good morning. I appreciate you coming in. We're going to just go over our sales. It's just me, YouTube, and Facebook right now streaming. So no TT over here. We just want to get down to business and get to work. Let's talk about the first item. So all these items that I do, let me stop and tell you. So if you're new here, I have 80 bins. Everything's categorized by like item. What I do is get on my phone. I list everything and do everything from my phone except for pack. I go to that bin. I pull the item. I put them in order from when they sold, from the earliest, like right now, until the latest, which was Saturday. So right now I'm doing Saturday orders, and then all the way back up until today's order. So this was a Saturday order. It's a Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson. If you watched one of my packing, actually my very last packing, I actually sold another Henley that was a Harley Davidson. This one has stitching all over. The last one didn't, but check this out. No size tag. No tag. I had to go off of pit to pit to kind of figure out, sorry, the black is kind of messed up, but had to go off of pit to pit. It's still sold for $35.68. That's an Auto Posher sale. If you're not familiar with Auto Posher, it's awesome. I got it maybe last spring, and I haven't been able to get my sales back up or my listings back up to where they were. Over 1,500 items listed before Auto Posher. So Auto Posher delist and relist my items. So eBay thinks they're a brand new item, and then also automatically sends out offers, which I create how much I want to send out, and it just sends it out all day, all night to people who are interested in my items. So I don't have anything listed at $35.68. That's how I know this is an Auto Posher sale. I pay like $35 a month, but I do have a code in my link tree. If you're interested, it's a game changer. I haven't heard anyone not like it. So anyways, $35.68, $5 into this. This guy's going out in priority. It's a little bit heavier than the ground, and it's going out priority. Also, buyer pays shipping for everything. When I list from my phone, again, I've been doing this since 2016. So everything I do is from my phone. I have three or four different ways that I ship. And when I list from my phone, I just click on one of those ways. And then I just type in how much it weighs and the dimensions, and the buyer pays calculated shipping, or if it's flat rate, they pay that. So let's see how much this one is, or not how much this one is. I always look down at my phone to make sure it's going to the right buyer. So that one's going to the right buyer. I forgot, once I bring everything over here, I print off all my labels on my thermal printer. I have one attached to my link tree too. And I just go through each item. You can see how pretty quickly I do it. Efficiency is key in this business. Chemo! You stop that, chemo. You stop it. You stop it with that emoji. Good morning from snowy, icy Texas. Ooh, Tam. That doesn't go together. Snowy, icy, and the word Texas, that does not go together. That sentence does not work. I mean, hi from snowy, icy Indiana, but that goes together. Boring, too. Boring Indiana goes with it. All right, this next sale was actually free. I guess I can't say free. Let's say $5. So you guys know I make connections through town with people. This is one of my vintage buddies. This is just a North Face. It's like a quarter. This light right here is going to get me because you can't see very well. Let's shut it off. Let's cut the light. Let's cut the light. There you go. Now you can get a better look at it. It's like a quarter snap down, brand new with tags, North Face. He trades me. So I give him stuff. He gives me stuff. He doesn't sell this type of thing. I give him like $5 items that might sell anywhere from like 20 to 40 to 50. So this was $5 into 60, $5 into 60. And this is going to go out in a priority shoebox free from the Postal Service office. If you guys don't know about that, if you're coming in new, wow, I'm getting all sorts of text messages. Can you guys hear that? Yeah, getting all sorts of text messages because everyone's snowed in and cold and no one has work today, especially all my old teacher friends. So we are going to put this in one of my bags that I get from Costco, not in my Linktree, Costco, and we're going to put it in this priority box shoebox. I love sending stuff out of these. I put it at 3 pounds. I just put the dimensions, and then it calculates to where the buyer lives, and I just print out the label. Easy peasy. I also do all my sales on eBay. So all 30 plus sales are all eBay. I've been consistently listing 15 items a day. I'm going to just turn this. I'm going to mute this group. Sorry about this. I don't know how to mute it. Hide alerts. There you go. Hide alerts, maybe? I don't know. All right. You know how like people get in a group chat and everyone's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So, and I can't have that distraction. I don't know what I was talking about. How's everyone's sales, by the way? How are everyone's sales over the weekend? Oh, I was talking about consistently listing. So I have been consistent. I'm in a habit, right? We get in a habit of working out. We feel guilty if we don't work out. That's not me right now because I'm not exercising, hopefully soon. But I'm in a habit of listing. I list 15 items a day. Even if I have more items to list that day, I put it in my draft bank. I'm listing 15 items a day, and I know how hard I'm working right now. I can get that up to 20 to 25 pretty soon, but I want to start off slow, 15 items a day. That way it can stay consistent. The last few years, I just list. Didn't pay attention to how many items a day. I just kept listing. I'm going to do 15 items a day. Next item is a brand I don't normally pick up. It's Eddie Bauer, but this is one of those jackets. It's a flannel fleece line jacket type deal. There's no zipper. It's just the buttons right here. But I don't pick up Eddie Bauer very often, but when it's a flannel lined, I pick it up. Again, for $4.99, I have to pick up that. My things are $4.99, and this only sold for $20. So if this was an LL Bean, you'd be looking in the mid-30s, but this brand just doesn't sell as well. This is actually going to go out ground, but so I'm going to put this in a poly mailer that's a little bit bigger. So a little bit bigger of a poly mailer. Shannon, consistent listings are key to sales on eBay. 100% agree. 100% agree. So I've always just listed, make sure I listed every single day. Why am I still, oh, that's a different group. Listed every single day. But now I want to challenge myself because there's no way I was doing 15 a day on average. Now I am. We're done talking about me. I just think it's consistent. You just need to be consistent. You need to try to have, I don't know. You just need to list as much as you can. When your sales are slow, that just kicks me in my butt and tells me to list more. So, and especially like people look at what they have, their sales aren't going well. They take the time to look at their watchers. Don't take the time to look at your watchers. Don't take the time to do that. Here we go. I'm going to get this out of there. Options. I'm going to get that out. All right. Turn this off. Okay, there we go. Don't spend the time looking at your followers or watchers or anything like that. Just list more. That's what's key. Just list more. Oh man, we have a lot of people hopping in now. All right, good. I love talking to people. If I listed 15 times per day, I'd be good for like a week and a half. You mean like you couldn't source anymore? Like you'd be cleaned out, your death pile or money pile or whatever, Charlie? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I can see that. But I go full thrifting days. Like I put a YouTube video out and it was me going full thrifting in Chicago. I got tons and tons of stuff. I'll do a full thrifting day. So I do a few of those a week if I need to. Right now I have a ton of inventory to list. And then once I get low, I will do more. I sent the wrong size of a pair of jeans and they're returning and want me to send the right pair. Do I need to refund them and then they repurchase, or can I exchange? Summer, if it's on eBay, that's a tough one. Okay, so everyone does things different. What you're saying is you send a pair of jeans. Let's say they paid shipping. They got the wrong pair because you sent the wrong pair to them, and they still want the pair that you had that you can send to them. You're gonna have to pay that shipping back. I would not delete it and have them repurchase it. I would just ship the pair that they wanted back to them. Unless you want to, you can completely refund them, like the shipping, the cost of goods, everything, and then say, all right, you can buy this one and send them the link to your new item or to the item that they originally wanted. You could totally do that. Actually, now that I think about it, that's what I would do. I'd completely get rid of that entire order, refund them, and then send them the link to the new order, which would be the new pair of jeans, or just say, hey, those new pair of jeans are available, or the pair of jeans that are your size. My mistake. You're going to obviously lose money on the first transaction. Let them buy the second one, so it's a whole new thing, and send it to them. Then there's a whole eBay like record and everything of the new jeans going to them. When I don't list consistently, I always see a decline in eBay sales. Shannon, 100% agreed. I've listed consistently since December. I don't even know if it's a date, but like December break sometime I've been listing consistently, and my number has never been this high. So my 90-day total has never been this high ever on eBay. Since I've been doing eBay, ever. And I've been doing eBay since 2001. So my last payouts, the last 4 or 5 weeks have been the largest I've had. So I always say Q4 goes through January. I don't have a slow period really through January and everything. But anyways, let's get back to what sold. We have some really good sales too, guys. Some really good ones, like new, interesting sales. Did I not pull that, Gene? 7 for all mankind. All right. Here are 2 Prana Henley shirts. So I'm not a big fan of these Prana shirts. They really don't do well. I love picking up Prana nylon shorts and pants, but the shirts just don't do as well as the pants. I can just tell you that from over time. There have been so many times where I'm like, I must be wrong. I'm listing the wrong item. I'll get another shirt. They don't. But I found both of these together, and they're long sleeve Henleys. So what did I do? I lotted them up, sold them for $37.19, which is an auto posture sale. They took my offer. I paid $5 a piece, so $10 into $37 minus eBay fees and whatever taxes I pay on that. And these are going out. Are these going out padded flat rate? Padded flat rate envelope. Okay. All right. Let me get back to it. Work full time. I go sourcing once a week. Charlie. I work full time, go sourcing once a week. Took a half day on Thursday and sourced for a few hours. Felt good. Yes. You know what? You can even call those mental health days, right? Honestly, because I think sourcing is a little bit of, for at least me, like it's relaxing. It's exciting. It lifts me up. And if work gets like down, you can take a mental health day. And go source, and that'll help your other side business too. You're not cheating. But yeah, when I taught, I talked about this all the time. When I taught, on my way home from work, multiple days a week, almost every day, I would hit the thrift stores because I'd get out at 3, and I would hit the thrift stores on my way home, and that's what I do almost every day. Didn't thrift on the weekends. Sometimes I'd go out like at 8 o'clock at night before 9, before they closed, and get stuff. But yeah, that's what I did. If I would have had to take a half day or a full day, I would have done that too. Tam agrees with you, Shannon. Thought you'd double your sales if you'd Thought you'd double your sales if you cross-listed on Posh. Shannon, that's something that I'm thinking about. So I like to, I'm kind of a thinker and a planner, right? When we had kids, when I bought this house, really nice house, waited for the right house, all this stuff. I'm kind of the same with eBay. I want to see, I have a schedule set right now. I have a sourcing day schedule. I have a listing during my day schedule. I have shipping schedule. And I also have like putting videos and stuff together schedule. And if I'm going to hopefully have time left in those schedules because I'm going to be the most efficient in each of those, then I'm going to start cross-listing to Poshmark, especially if Autoposher comes out with a cross-lister. There's no reason because I'm already paying for it. So that's going to be that, I guess, a goal possibly. But right now, I'm just trying to list as 15 items right now, hopefully bump it up to 20, 25 a day, 7 days a week, 365 a year on eBay, and then slowly maybe cross list. But my sales are doing really, really well right now. So if I even think about doubling these, I will have to try to source more. Let's see. Charlie found a Mercury. Oh, I think I saw that leather jacket for $40. Sold it for $320 yesterday. Charlie, did you post that in our Facebook group? I think I saw you post that. That was awesome. I don't even know what that is, but it's a leather jacket, Mercury. It's in the Facebook group. I think I saw you post that. Mary, good morning. Chilly here, -20 this morning. Now -5, feels like -20. Truck didn't start to work, so listing my butt off instead. Hey, might as well make a good day of it, Mary. I'm with you. I think like the whole Midwest, it's like negative whatever. Definitely the kids wouldn't have school today if it wasn't MLK Day. So, but yeah, cold. Sorry your truck doesn't work. Hopefully it warms up and it works again. But yeah, list all day today. And if there is something going on, like the alternator with your truck or battery, guess what? All the stuff you listed today will probably pay for that. Bobby, good day from northeastern Ohio, 11 degrees. It's just chilly everywhere, man. Driving west for work, popped into a Salvation Army and found a Filson duffel-style leather bag. Daniel, you lucky duck. That's on my bucket list. That is on my bucket list. I've never found a CC Filson bag. That is something I want to find so badly, a CC Filson bag. But congrats to you. I'm not jealous. I'm just envious, which is okay. I'm happy for you. That's what I mean. Our post office is closed today, prepping for tomorrow. Yes. So, Jason, all the post offices are closed today. I don't want to, right now I have time. My wife's a teacher. She took the kids to a movie. Like this would be a great time to pack all 30, I think I have 34 orders. Pack those all right now. And then have them in the back of my car ready to ship tomorrow because I'll have a schedule routine tomorrow. And anything that sells today, I'll just pack up tomorrow and ship the next day or ship tomorrow night. Let's see. Glad I can help. Thank you. Felix, what are you doing? I know Felix is in Chicago. I'm pretty sure you guys got a ton of snow. We didn't get snow in Indy. We're only 3 hours south. Howdy, Texas chick. I heard it's cold out there. Love, what's up? What does Autoposher sale mean? So an Autoposher sale, if I say it's an Autoposher sale, it means someone accepted the automatic offer that it sent out. So my eBay store is linked through Autoposher. I'm looking at the chat. I should look at you. Autoposher sends out offers that I decide how much. Right now it's 7% to anyone that watches my item, but it's 7 days after I listed it. So 7 days after I list an item, Autoposher will send out offers to anyone interested in my item. I don't have anything listed at $37.19. So that's how I know it was an Autoposher sale. Those Prana shirts. That's how I know that was an Autoposher sale. This one is not an Autoposher sale because I didn't even have it listed for a week. It's a North Face. I think I just put this in one of my shorts, but North Face, new with tags. I've spent $72 on this. I have some really good ones later on, guys. But this stuff, I knew this would sell quick. MSRP like $350 or $370, but this is a North Face down jacket. Paid $70, whatever, how much I say, $72 or $74 in my $76 in my video. It sold for $179. So what I'm gonna do is pack this up tight, put it in a bag, and then put it in one of those 12 by 12 boxes that you see back there. That's not just a mess; those are pre-taped boxes. I agree. Thrifting is a mental health break for me. Agree, Courtney. And I learned early in teaching because Felix knows his wife's a teacher. Teaching is very, very stressful. And I know people are like, oh, you get what you know you're getting into. You do, but you're on all day long. Like, if you don't believe me, go be a substitute teacher for a few days in a classroom, especially in the inner city. Woo! You need mental break days. So early on, my teacher that I did like my mentor with, he said, make sure you take mental health days here and there. Like, I don't get sick very often. And he knew that. And he's like, take mental health days here and there. So I did. I took mental health days and they were like refreshers. So here's that jacket. I put it in this Costco bag. It's just a waistliner bag. I'm going to pop it into one of these eBay. You can get whatever box you want. I just get this because I have a store on eBay. Throw it in there like that. Ready to go ship. And am I the only one that likes to have the seams match? See how the bottom seam matches with the top? If it doesn't do that, I redo it. That's not OCD, is it? Because that's what the big boys do, right? That's what Amazon does. I'm just saying. All right, making sure it's going to the right person. Lisa, Linda. Want to make sure I say hi to everyone. Let's see. Jason, what's up, Jason? Thanks for coming in. I work from home and don't have to be online all day. On my downtime, I go thrifting and have multiple thrifts 5 to 20 minutes away from me. Perfect. My girlfriend says I'm addicted to thrifting. Jason, my wife says that too. We had a long conversation. So that's why I have set schedules. I'm addicted to thrifting. You know what? It's just such a release, right? But I force myself to stay at home on work days now. But yeah, the thing is, I have thrift stores with my house within 10 miles. I probably have within 10 miles, like 6. So I could be like, oh, I could go hit that one. And then, well, I could hit that one on my way home. And then that one, I can't do it. You're right. Your girlfriend's probably right. My wife's right too. You just got to balance. I hit the new rack this morning. I picked up 8 men's Lululemon pieces between the polos, t-shirts, and practice shirts. I'm hoping to sell a bundle for $150. Nicole, let's go. You're going to sell those as a bundle? All right, you do you. You do you. You can sell them as a bundle, get rid of them quick, or list them individually, whatever you'd like. You're not a auto posture beta tester for Crowdsister. Felix, I was supposed to be, but maybe I am. I just haven't listed anything on Poshmark or anything, so I don't know. I am. Felix saying I'm in the beta program for Poshmark or Auto Posture to do cross listing, but I just haven't done it yet. So these 7 for Mankind jeans sold. I did not pull them, so I'm gonna see right here if I can get them. They're called the Straight 38 by 34. So you guys can watch me try to pull them. 38, the Straight. Those should be them. There. All right. So 7 for All Mankind. The Straight. I can tell that they were bigger because the waist is bigger. So I have all my 7 for All Mankind and I think AG jeans in that bin right there. So I did not pull those, but now that I have them, I did pull them. And that should be the next one on the list. So Patrick, there we go. Padded flat rate envelope. These I bought for $7.99. Jeans are $7.99 where I live, and I sold them for $34.95. That is a Surf's Up sale, not Auto Posture. What's up, Sonia? P.S. How about them Lions? Nicole, how about them Lions? I mean, to see all those grown men crying in the stands last night, that made me tear up. Like, they said, okay, so for you guys that don't know, the Lions haven't won a football game in the playoffs since like 1992 or 3 or something. So they said this is the first time someone can text message someone and say, we won a playoff game, because text messaging wasn't around when the Lions won back in the day with like Barry Sanders. So congratulations to the Lions. Michigan's killing it. Michigan Wolverines won the national championship. The Lions are in the playoffs. Good for everybody. $7.99 into $35. Next sale. This was random. Let's see. Did a little retail arbitrage this weekend. It scares me a bit. It does. I bought a woman's TB trench coat, retails for $1,100 for 99. Sold comp is 400. Fingers crossed. I think you'll do fine with that. If you found sold comps for 400, I think you'll do fine. In my mind, the worst case scenario is I double my money at 200, or even worst case, I get my money back at 100. If they're selling for 400, you should be fine. But yes, retail arbitrage can be really scary. That North Face jacket I spent 70 something dollars on, I sold it for 180. I'll make like 75, 80 bucks profit on it after fees. But I have some really good ones down here too. I went to TJ Maxx and found an Outerknown 2XL sweater. Yeah, Sonia, I've noticed that too. Outerknown at TJ Maxx. So yeah, I guess that's a thing now, because Outerknown didn't used to be until like this year. I haven't seen it until this year. But yeah, hopefully, get a good sale out of that one. What cross lister would you recommend? Margaret, I'm going to say Auto Posture when it comes out with its cross lister. Because once Auto Posture has a cross lister, then you have everything else. You have the automatic offers. You have the Share Your Closet and Poshmark. You have the Depop. You have the Mercari, all in one place. Right now, everyone has like Vendoo or List Perfectly and Auto Posture. They're paying $35 and another $35 when you can just pay it on one. So Auto Posture is working hard on a cross lister right now, and everything they do is really good. So I sold this. I bought this because I've sold a lot of cable knit sweaters before, especially with that V-neck. It had that little hit in the front. It's Scottish. It's like a vintage Scottish wool. Let's look at the brand. I don't think I've ever found this brand before. So, I mean, you could look for it, but this is just more of a style. It was wool, cable knit, had that hit in the front. Sold it for $32.99 is what it is. I paid $3.99 for that. So, and that's actually going out in a padded flat rate too. Let's see. Ames. Where is Ames? Oh, Ames is right there. Okay, let's see. Oh, I got some. I wish I knew how eBay works. I got you. Let me get this on here. Let's clean up a little bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to clean up a little bit, get some of this stuff out of here. All right, back to it. So Margaret, if Auto Posture doesn't have a cross lister right now, so a lot of people do Vendoo and List Perfectly. It's up to you. If it were me, I would do Vendoo because I list everything from my phone and they have an app, and that's how I would do it. So anyways, hey, sir, so you going out tomorrow? Sean, I might. I'm not for sure yet. Tanya, I wish I knew how eBay works. I don't sell for days. Then one day I'll get 8 sales. I don't know. That's the eBay gods decide how it works. I have no idea. I feel you though. Some days I get 2 sales and the next day I get 10. That's why don't judge yourself by day. Judge yourself by month, by week, by 90 days. Look at your 90 days, then average. So even on your phone, it should say how many items you sold in 90 days, and then divide that by 90. And that'll tell you about how many you sell a day. So eBay is definitely not a place where you want to judge yourself by day, just like stepping on a scale. One day you might be down a pound, the next day you might be up a pound, and it's just deflating. What does your average sourcing day look like? So Caden, it has changed over time, but right now, currently, I thrift all day long, 9 until whenever, 5 usually. If I thrift with one of my friends, it might be a 9 to 9 day. So I just thrift all day long. And along those routes, I will also hit retail arbitrage stores here and there, especially knowing if it's a good time of year to do that. So I will just thrift all day long. What I was trying to do is list in the morning from 9 to noon, or no, I was sourcing in the morning from 9 to noon, then listing from noon to 4, but that didn't work out. I would never get home until 2, so I had to change it. I saw your last 2 YouTube videos. You're doing great. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Felix. Felix is someone who I go thrifting with in Chicago. He lives in Chicago, so we'll do a 9 to 7 up there. His thrift stores close at 7. So that's what we'll do. All right. Polo Ralph Lauren. I talk about these often or sometimes. I don't know. If you're new here, you probably haven't heard about me talk about them. But Polo Ralph Lauren, you know I love Polo Ralph Lauren. I have a ton of those today to talk about. But these are actually just the sweatpants with the jogger style bottom. Now, be careful because you'll see a lot of these are actually pajama pants. These are not. These are the sweatpants. You have your hit right there. And you know that also because they have the jogger style. So these sold for $24.99. These sold within like 6 days, probably 4 days. And these are going to go out flat rate envelope. So that's how my day looks like. Tanya, and I think I'm the only one who can't send offers to watchers. Doesn't give me the option to. I wish I knew how eBay works. You should be able to send. You should be able to, unless they're not watching. You should be able to send offers to watchers. How many items do you have in your store, Tanya? You might, auto posture might be something you want to look into because it automatically sends offers to your watchers. All right, so that's going out again, $5 into $25 on that one. Okay, well, we have a story with this one. We have a story. We're on for 30 minutes. Thanks for hanging out, people. What's up, Megan? Thanks for coming in. Megan Kirby. Margaret, I bought a Patagonia down jacket and some feathers are coming out of the seams. Can I fix this? No, that's usually just a little bit of wear. If the seams are really stretched out, you might want to note that in the listing, but if you can get some of the feathers out, that would be okay. But that's just due to wear with the stretch and those seams kind of coming out a little bit and then the feathers kind of coming through. This is something you want to note. I don't think it's something you can fix. It could be. I've never tried. Sean, I don't know because it's going out this week. My schedule's different, maybe because the kids are home today, and today's a little bit different. I was out for 10 hours yesterday. Oh my gosh, Sonia, that's my girl. And I bet you could have gone 2 more hours. When I do a 9 to 9, I'm like, I'm not tired. I can hit more. That is what I'm talking about. Let's see. My thrift stores has sales tomorrow. A grocery bag, fill it for $15. I roll them tight. I can get 10 to 14 items in a bag. Would you buy all the new with tags at that price? How about borderline items? Mary, I'd have to see the items, but man, fill a bag for 15 items and you can fit almost 15 items in there. So you could almost be potentially paying $1 a piece per item. If I was paying $1 a piece per item, there are a lot of things I would probably buy. My model is based off of buying things at an average buy cost of $5.25. So, and I do a lot of bulk and a lot of volume. So that's a tough one. I would just get well-known brands for $1 each. Woo! If I could get all Polo Ralph Lauren shirts like this for $1 each, that's my whole business. I would pass up on everything else. It changes daily on eBay what listings send offers. Check daily doesn't make sense. Yeah. Erica, how many days a week do you go thrifting? Erica, right now it's 2. I used to go a lot more than 2. I used to go every single day. What's up, Casey? It just depends your own schedule. So right now what's working for me is going all day thrifting on certain days. But then sometimes I'll hit a thrift store in the evening, maybe 3 thrift stores in the evening. I live really close to a lot of thrift stores, a lot of Goodwill. So it's really easy for me, like, to take all this stuff over to the post office. Literally right behind the post office is a Goodwill. Of course, I'm going to hit that up every day I go to the post office. What suburbs are the best for thrifting? Man, I don't know. It just depends. People always ask me who aren't, just people around here, like, know what I do. They're like, what are the best Goodwills to go to? Just for their personal stuff. And I would say it's hit and miss. Like the ones that I really like to go to towards the inner city of Indy, they get shipments from the suburbs. So when the suburb gets so much in, they put them in trucks and send them to these stores. So I'll find really good stuff at those stores, but I also find good stuff at the suburbs. But the problem at the suburbs are their thrift stores are heavily thrifted. A new cart rolls out, and within 2 minutes, all the good stuff's snagged off that. Downtown, you'll find stuff on the racks. A new cart will come out, and they'll have time to even put it on the rack. So here's a Mountain Hardwear t-shirt or shirt, button-up shirt. I think I sold 2 short sleeve. Again, I am a seasonal seller. This is why. I buy so much inventory. I list so many things every day. I talk about this often. What are people buying this time of year? It's negative whatever degree almost the entire country. So people are buying long sleeve pants, jackets, coats, blazers, all that sort of stuff. That's why I'm a seasonal seller. Of course, I still have these things listed from last year, but they trickle out like 2 or 3 a month. That doesn't mean don't list it. When I first started, I listed everything I got, but now it's a priority. You can even do the same thing. If your time's so messed up, but you have a death pile, right now it's middle of January. I would pick up the heaviest, thickest clothing first, and I would list those. You list all those things, I would go through the others. Short sleeve, shorts, whatever. But list priority for the season. That's what I'd recommend. I've seen thrifters online scanning UPC codes. Don't know what the app they're using. Do you know this? Thanks. Maybe Scout IQ, or they're just scanning it from the eBay. There's a camera and you can scan codes on eBay, Denise, and scan to see if the USB or UPS or UPC code comes up, or Google Lens. I have no idea. I usually just know what I'm picking up because the knowledge of the brands. I don't have to look much stuff up. Doug, what is up? Who are you cheering for today at 4:30? Tam is a Steelers fan, and the Steelers beat us in this championship game in 1996. So I don't know if I'm going to be cheering for the Steelers. They also beat us with Peyton Manning. I'm not a huge Steelers fan. Until your coach leaves, like Bill Belichick or whatever, they've left. I don't care about them anymore. We'll see. I still hold a grudge. These are Polo Ralph Lauren pants. I really don't pick up chinos too much, but I do like them. If they have a pony and they're $4.99 and they have the newer label, sometimes I'll pick them up. These sold for $18.99. So I'm just kind of testing the waters with these. I don't know for sure if this is something I want to do or not on a consistent basis. But these are shipping out padded flat rate. So someone was all in at right around $28. Super cool. Thank you for the answers. Yeah, of course. That's what I'm here for. That's why I go live and do this. I show my videos and on YouTube. I'm definitely trying to build that up in Facebook and show people. Again, I was teaching for 13 years and I never went on social media because people can say the wrong thing, get misconstrued, and I could get fired from teaching. So I never did it. But now that I am, I'm trying to build it up and then also show you like, hey, I'm a one-man show. I do it all by myself and I can do it full time. If I can do it, most people can do it. I'm a coach. I'm a father of 2. I have a ton of things in my life going on just like everyone else. Okay, Brooks Brothers shirt. These are what I'm doing, just like the Polo Ralph Lauren shirts. As long as they have a hit right here, I will pick them up for $5 and flip them into 18 to 22. This one sold for $18.99 and it's going out ground. So I can take pictures in about 30 seconds and list them in another like 30 or 45 seconds. So these are like $10 a minute items if you want to think of it that way. A lot of people don't get these. When I'm at thrift stores, people don't pick these up because I get it. If you're part-time, you're not trying to pick up really cheap items. You're trying to get those items that bring in like $30 profit or more. I totally get it. Been there, done that. But this is something that I'm doing now that I started last year. So there's that one. That one sold for $18.99. And then here's a Polo Ralph Lauren one that sold for $19.99. And that's called Gingham Check. Actually, they're both Gingham Check. And that's another thing I found. The Gingham Check sell the best. This one actually sold to a repeat buyer too. So that's good. That's what I want to see. I really want to be able to get a lot of these shirts and people just come to my store knowing like, hey, I need another Polo Ralph Lauren button-up shirt. They have my store saved and they'll come and buy one. That's what I want to see happen. So $19.99 is what that sold for to Chip. And Polo Ralph Lauren's gone up in price. That's why those are selling for that much. It's going out ground. Again, just checking my phone, making sure it's going to the right person. I print out the label, put it on the bag, put it over there. All right. Love watching and learning. Mary, I appreciate you watching and learning. I love teaching. That's why I went to college. I have a degree to teach, but I don't get paid here. I just get paid by education, but I'd much rather do this. Do you sell Vince sweaters? Good question, Cindy. Vince is one of those brands I should have put on my YouTube video that I might have put it on there that I don't really pick up too much anymore. The only time I'll pick up Vince is if it's a cashmere because they make good material sweaters. So if they have a cashmere sweater, I usually pick those up. They're $5 where I live. They're $4.99. But Vince, the thing is, you go to Nordstrom's or Nordstrom's Rack, and Vince is like $100, $200, $300 there right this second. But the resale value on Vince is just not there. I can't tell you why. I don't know. But I don't really pick up too much Vince anymore unless it's now. I'm sure I'm missing a ton of things, but cashmere is just I know it's going to do okay. These are actually REI. REI. I will pick up REI convertible pants. So convertible pants is when they have the zipper at the knee, and you can zip them off. They can become shorts or they become pants. So I do pick the REI brand up on these. A lot of people don't, which is great. I'll pick them up. And they sold for $21.77. That's an auto posture sale. $21.77. That's an auto posture sale. Should be going out to Help, whatever it is. It's going to that person. Let's see. What do you start your listings at for Brooks Brothers? So they have to be button up. They have to have the little logo right here. And they have to have a size. I don't want them to have a number size. They have to have a letter size. So like small, medium, large, whatever. I start those at $17.99 on occasion, $18.99, $19.99, $20.99, $21.99, $22.99. If they're really big, I'll list them for like $24, $25.99. So most of them sell right around $20. $18.99 to $19.99. Most of them sell for about right there. And again, appreciate all you guys being here. I love talking to you. Do the Brooks Brothers sell fast? I leave a lot of those behind. So Jason, yeah, they take time. I mean, I have 2 bins full of the Brooks Brothers and Polo Ralph Lauren, but every day I'm going in there and I'm pulling them. I have another one here too. I've sold 3 over the weekend. So every day I'm pulling 1 or 2 or 3. I mean, that's $30 when I didn't used to pick those up. Again, I don't like selling the numbers. And there's a couple exceptions right here, actually. I picked up, there's always exceptions. There's always an asterisk. I picked up all these Brooks Brothers, and they all are a number, but they're size 19. That's like a 3XL. And if you look up sold comps on size 19, they sell between $16 and $20. A size 17 will sell for like 12, 11. So what I did, I picked all these up and I just lotted them together, and I'm selling. There's 6 of them. I'm selling them for $100. So that's what I do with those. Do they sell fast? I don't know. I think it also depends on your picture. You have to, if you go out to my eBay store, you can look at my pictures. The pictures have to be really good. The thumbnail picture, the first picture people see. It shouldn't look like a shirt way back here. It should be something really up close to show them what it looks like. Go to my eBay store, look at my sold listings or my active listings. Just type in Polo Ralph Lauren button. Sold a Coogi sweater to a person on eBay with 2 positive reviews. Nervous. Carrie, you should be covered. I know that makes me nervous too. I feel you. I totally get that. I know. I feel you. You should be okay. Let's just hope for the best. There's Coogi. Just hope for the best. I'm hoping for the best for you. All right. These are a random one-off. So these are Florishem. I know a lot of you guys probably find Florishem in your stores. They're everywhere. These Imperial Florishems. But again, from over the years of doing this, I found out which ones are better than the others. So here are some Florishem shoes. Thumbs up if you guys have seen these in the thrift stores while I read some more. What about linen, Vince? Yeah, I think anything that's got a good material. Silk, linen, cashmere. I think those are all good. I think those are good. Okay, I picked up a cashmere. Hopefully I have good luck with it. Cindy, I think you should. Again, it's your buy cost. How much did you pay? You pay $5. You should be fine. You paid $25. I don't know. We'll see. Casey says yes. Casey's seen these. Sold a lot of 4T Polo Ralph Lauren button-down shirts for $50. Yes. A lot of 7-4T polo shirts. Yeah, a lot of those polo shirts you can lot up. Those Brooks Brothers shirts you can lot up together. People buy the dress shirts lotted up. Those are actually all dry clean too. So anyways, I'll get back to these. Florsheim, this is called a wingtip shoe. Check them out though. They've never been worn. Whoop-de-doo. There's a lot of Florsheim shoes that never been worn. Oh, new at tags, $5.99. You'll do well with that one for sure. You're good. Cindy, you're good with that one. The cashmere Vince sweater, new with tags for $5.99. Yeah, you're fine. But these are Florsheim shoes. These are old because they have that heel. What do you call that? The V clip. So that's the V clip on the heel. And then I know it sounds weird, but they had the 5 nails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they have the 5 nails in the V clip, these sell really, really well. Even if they're in used condition, the 5 nails in the V clip. If you look up Florsheim shoes, highest priced to lowest, these are going to be the highest priced. These kinds. They're going to go out one of these. So what did I pay for it? $8. I paid $8 for these shoes. How much did they sell for? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think they sold for? Why I pack them? Let me know. All right, so these I'm going to pack up a little bit nicer. They're going to go in one of these boxes. Want to make sure they're packed nice and neat. Don't want them, especially since they're like new old stock. So they're basically like someone bought them a long time ago and they never wore them. 75.50. Jason says 50. It's the Price is Right. Cindy, if you guys win, you have to come through the screen and come on down. Come on down. 75. Rhonda says 75. All right. Never heard of them, but I'm going to with 100. So Florsheim, next time you go to the thrift stores and you see dress shoes, a lot of times you'll see Florsheim shoes. They were just kind of run-of-the-mill shoes. But these were a little bit well made. So these sold for $185. $185. And I took a best offer. They were at $250 for about 2 months or 3 months. And I had a couple offers, and this person offered me $185. I just took it. $8 into $185. Again, it's one of those things like, what's your favorite shoe brand? There's just little nuances to certain brands of shoes that do well. So it's just all about brand knowledge and trial and error and learning and watching videos like these. So I definitely want to make sure this is going to Gabriel. It is. It's going to Gabriel. Felix, you looked at my thing, Felix. Don't act. Felix, thanks for staying in here, Felix. Shauna, what's up, Husky Mama? Thanks for hopping in. Hope you're having a good day. I see Husky Mama in all the Whatnot shows. So we're doing all eBay orders, obviously, because I didn't do any Whatnots this weekend. Next, I don't even have a Whatnot planned. But True Religion, this is new with tags. I've actually had this since June. No. July or August. And I bought this at Retail Arbitrage. I took a best offer for $20. I'd have to look, but I probably came out right even on this. The reason I sold it is because I've had it for a decent amount of time. I've seen a lot of True Religion at Retail Arbitrage stores. And so I knew it probably wasn't the best pickup. So I just want to get it out. Now I have $20 to spend, or 18 after 13%, whatever, 17, to go spend on other items. So sometimes I just like to get stuff moving, especially after I know, like, oh man, crap, I saw that in the store and they're all over Ross. I'm not going to be able to sell that very quickly. That's the story with this. So not a great sale, but hey, it's $20. I didn't lose money. It's $20 back into the business. Let's see. What size gyro bags do you keep in stock? Brant, you must watch K-Way. He partners with Gyro Pack, gyro bags. That's just a brand. So I use I buy my bags off of eBay or off of Amazon. So I use these. I found over the years this brand right here. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's just a really good brand. They're in my link tree. I get those off of Amazon. So I don't have it. I didn't join up with Gyro Pack or anything like that. So that's just what I use. And then for my big poly mailers, I use The ones that get free from my discount with the eBay store. All right, so that should be going to Donovan. Donovan. All right. Next item. This person messaged me this morning and said, hey, can you please ship this out today? Da, da, da. I said, no, I can't. It's MLK Day. I'm sorry. And they were like, oh, my bad. I forgot. So this is just a Brooks Brothers tweed blazer. And there's no special fabric. It's not Laurel Peony. Nothing special about this one. It sold, I took a best offer for $60. I pay $7.99 for all my blazers. I don't pay any more than that. All of our blazers are priced the same across the board, $7.99. This is going out at a padded flat rate. So $7.99 into $60. What are the most common size men's shoes you have sold? Rhonda, that's a good question. I don't know the answer to that, but I'm going to say somewhere between, I think the most popular, probably like a 10 or 11. Probably like a 10 or 11's the most sold shoe. I don't know exactly. It's definitely not Felix's size. If Felix is watching this still, he wears size like 14 or something really big. It's definitely not that size. So those Florsham shoes were a size. I didn't even put a size in the title. Look at that. The size on those were 11. So yeah, 10, 11. Even those are better than half sizes. All right, back to you guys. I was the closest without going over. What do I win, Bob? You win a joke. We haven't gotten this book out in a long time. All right. Why did the bed wear a disguise? Why did the bed wear a disguise? Why did the bed wear a disguise? Do bigger shoe sales better, like small clothes on eBay? Yeah, I don't think so. I definitely think there's that mid. I think it's the opposite with shoes. I think with shoes, it's that mid-range, 8 to 10 or 7 to 10 for women maybe, or 8 to 11 for men, something like that. I don't find it, when I get really big shoes, it's harder for me to sell them. Do you know how much shipping will be like on eBay if asked for package weight? Do you weigh everything? So I don't weigh everything, because if you're new, get a scale. Yes, weigh everything. But I don't, because again, I've done it for so long. I just know how much stuff weighs. And again, I send a lot of stuff out in priority. I know how much, like these weigh about 14 ounces. These Patagonia, this isn't a better sweater. This is just a fleece. But if you want to be safe, you just do calculated shipping, enter the weight, enter the dimensions of whatever you're shipping it in, and then enter however you're shipping it, whether it's priority, flat rate priority, or ground. You guys didn't answer this, though. You didn't answer this. Why did the bed wear a disguise? So why did the bed wear a disguise? Come on, guys. Why did the bed wear a disguise? So the Bills never beat you? Oh, gosh. Tam, okay. Who are they playing? Are they playing the Bills? I'm going to root for the Bills because I like Josh Allen. I'm sorry, Tam. Tam, I love you, but I let you into the playoffs this year. Be happy. The Colts let you in. We lost for you so you could get in, and you know that's true. Those of you who don't watch NFL, you don't know, but she knows. What's up going on, Sean? Is it freezing here? It is freezing everywhere, I think. It is just nasty out. Brett, thanks. It was undercover. Shawnee, you got it. So the question was, why did the bed wear a disguise? It was undercover. Good job. You guys got that one because Casey was the closest. All right. Here we go. I put these in my video. These North Face pants I got for $11.99. These North Face pants for $11.99. I got these Columbia Go at Buried Treasures for $7.99. Columbia snow pants for $7.99. Women's. They are a 2XL. Both of them are 2XL, really big size. And for the two of them, I sold them for $129.98. $129.98 for these. And I spent $11.99 on one, $7.99 on the other. Retail arbitrage. So, loving retail arbitrage. It was gone, but now it's back. For some reason, my Brooks Brothers are selling lately. For some reason, your Brooks Brothers are selling, Tam? I have a theory on that. We can talk about that. Let's see, Shauna. Oh, some laughing. I know those are dad jokes, guys. By the way, those are kid jokes. Those are things I would tell to school kids. I have Columbia snow pants in my trunk. Need to get them and list them. Are you sure you just don't want to wear them right now? Are you sure you don't want to wear them? I don't care where you live right now. I think it's just cold, no matter where. Even if you're like South Florida, I don't know. But what I'm going to do, I'm putting these in this right here. These are going to Oregon, I think. Yeah, because I had to combine shipping. I refunded the buyer the difference in shipping. So they paid shipping for both. I refunded the buyer the difference in shipping. And they're going ground. It's much cheaper to go ground from Indiana to Oregon. That's about the most expensive in the lower 48 where I send things. Oregon. So, and this is going to go out in one of these boxes right here. Boom, like that. And we're ready. Again, my OCD. I'm going to have the seams on the bottom match the seams on the top. There we go. My trunk is frozen. You need to sell the pants, but your trunk is frozen. That tells you maybe you just shouldn't sell them right now. What if you get stuck somewhere? Pictures make a huge difference. Since changing my pictures per yours and Wayne's advice, sales have increased. Tam, thanks. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Thanks. Yeah, pictures make a big difference, guys. And it's a great point. You bring up Wayne. You guys, if you guys don't know K-Way Shop, because I know he has followers, I have followers, but a lot of us are the same. K-Way Shop's a great guy. We do a lot of things the same, but some things different. So he has a big light box with UV lights, and he does his pictures in there. I do all my pictures on the floor in my kitchen with my kitchen lighting, and you can still get good pictures with both. So as long as you get good thumbnail pictures, the thumbnail's the most important one because it's a fact that most people buy on eBay from their phone, from their mobile device. So the thumbnail picture is very important. They don't want to see a picture this big with a shirt way back in the background like that, for the most part. They don't want that. So that is going, let me sure, yep, going to Oregon. All right, so there those go. I literally just bought those last week, both of those. Bought them both last week. Here's a double RL flannel that I bought from, or that I got with that bulk double RL buy of all those jeans and Gucci shoes and everything. He pretty much threw these in with me. I believe this one has a paint stain on it somewhere. Yeah, I think it has a paint stain. It had something on it. It had a flaw somewhere. Yeah, it has some paint on there. I couldn't get that off. It was definitely paint, but still a really good flannel, heavyweight, not even a flannel, just a heavy cotton shirt. That sold for $69.99, and it's going overseas. So I'll never see that one again. I will never see that one again. But yeah, I love double RL, as you guys know. Going out on a padded flat rate. Let's see. What's your theory on Brooks Brothers? Don't leave us hanging. Oh, yeah. My bad. Squirrel. Let me get this one in here. So this is going padded flat rate. And I'm going to that's what it looks like when it's going overseas. It's going to right next door to Illinois. This is what I have to say on Brooks Brothers. So blazers and suits sold really well for me pre-pandemic. Pre-pandemic, blazers and suits and dress shirts sold really well for me. Then post-pandemic, they just dropped off a ledge. I think we all know why. People did a lot of remote work, whatever. But now that I think people are going back into offices and everything else, I'm finding that my suits, blazers, and everything are picking back up. They're not quite as where they were, but they definitely have picked back up. So that's my thought about suits and blazers and dress shirts and all that. Brooks Brothers being bundled within that. That's my hypothesis on that one. I might keep them. I might wear them. Yes, Shauna, I think you should. But obviously you can't right now because your trunk's frozen. $59.97. Let's see. $59.97 for what? What? Tam, did I miss something? So that was $69.99. Again, I went to my storage unit last week. I found every single blazer that is Harris tweed. So anytime I find a Harris tweed blazer, it has Harris tweed right here. I don't care who the maker is. As long as it has Harris tweed on it, I pick it up for $7.99. And I definitely make sure there's no moth holes in there. No holes in there. They usually always have a leather button. But I always pick these up. I went over to my storage unit. I grabbed every single one out of my box and I listed them all over the weekend. And I've already sold one. This sold for $59.99. And again, I don't even think there's a maker on it. Moore's, it's just a local place, I'm sure. But yeah, $59.99 for this Harris tweed blazer. And this is going out in a Tyvek envelope. So I'm going to have to try to get this in there, hopefully. How can you add international shipping to eBay? Margaret, there is a toggle. There should be just a toggle on there that you can offer international shipping. When you do your shipping, it's just an easy little toggle. It's been so long since I've done it. All my things are international except new with tags Levi's. They don't allow that. But yeah, it's just a toggle. You could probably just get on the eBay machine and in the forums and ask how to do it. And someone will come up and they'll tell you step by step how to do it. Way easier than me telling you right over this. So yeah, so this sold. We're going to put this in the Tyvek. I did put it in this bag so we can get all the air out of it, keep it tight, put it in a Tyvek. Tam, what was $59.97? Is that the score tonight? Bills, 97 points. Both scored ever. Most points scored ever. Oh, boy. This is going to be so fun. You guys are just watching me struggle. It's okay. I get it. The good news is no more watching. The struggle is over. Listen, we've all been there. We've all had to force. We've all had to force. The good news is we always win in the end. We always win. All right, but I am going to put a piece of tape on that. So again, Harris tweed. I would definitely say it's a bolo. As long as there are no moth holes, it's a bolo. $69. It sold in like a day, actually. Sold in a day. $7.99 into $69 or $59.99. And again, this is the time of year when my average sales price, my ASP, is high. The summer, it comes down. So this is a retail arbitrage, new with tags, Polo Ralph Lauren. Got this at Ross. This one is just a cotton Polo Ralph Lauren blazer. I sold it, took a best offer for $54. So this was on clearance at Ross. They only had one, unfortunately. I also would have gotten more, but they only had one. So that's the dealio with that. That is the dealio. Ian Kim, going to eat them in a flat rate envelope. Kind of flat rate. So sorry guys, there's a lot to uncover and to pack today. This is what it is. It's what it is. But think about it. I can rest the rest of the day knowing that I don't have to pack up all these items for tomorrow. That's why I like getting it out of the way. And I also packed Friday night, I packed Friday. Remember, I packed Friday afternoon. I couldn't end up going to the post office. I went Saturday morning because that was another like 40 items or 30 items that I had to ship out. So I just being me, I don't want to ship out that many, like 60 items. It's really tough. And I go to the post office and drop them off. This is a Patagonia. This is not a better sweater. This is just a fleece. So a very lightweight fleece. The better sweaters are better and they go for more money. This one for $33.99. I might have underpriced it. It sold like really, really fast. $33.99. I paid $5 for it. Again, the better sweaters are more like a $50 item. I've seen a lot of those on Whatnot recently, people picking those up. And just making sure it's going to the right person. Clark. It's going to Clark Griswold. Oh, live thrifting tomorrow? Oh, love thrifting tomorrow. You love thrifting. Live thrifting tomorrow. I could be. I might be, Shauna. It depends. It depends. I would how I feel. Um, we'll see. If not tomorrow, maybe Thursday for sure. But I'm definitely what I want to do is bring a GoPro. I have a GoPro and bring it with me and put all the footage together and then put it on YouTube. So it's basically like live thrifting. But yeah, I will definitely go live thrifting either tomorrow or I'll go live thrifting Thursday and it will be in the middle of the day and it'll be on TikTok. So that's what I'll do. These are 5'11" tactical pants. These are not a great size. They're 30 by 30, but they're green. I picked these up as long as they had that ripstop in them. So those little squares right there. I picked these up. These are just like a bread and butter item. $19.99 is what I sell them for. They're going out in a flat rate envelope. So that's what's up with that. That's what's up with that. Okay. Okay. Are you making money? So you're making money. So keep packing. Okay, Cindy. We'll keep packing. I don't think I haven't sold anything since we've been on here. We've been on here for an hour and 5 minutes. I have not sold anything, but I have taken pictures and I have 7 or 8 items in my drafts that I can just hit list. I'm excited about having that. Polo Ralph Lauren. I'm so surprised these don't sell for more. A lot of you guys, you probably have found these, but they're really nice. They're quarter button and a quarter zip with that big old zipper. Polo Ralph Lauren like pullovers. I've had these many times, even in large sizes, and they just don't bring a ton of money. You think they would. So this brought $17.99. I don't know why. I can't make the market numbers. Maybe they just made a whole bunch of them. Maybe people just don't like the way they feel. I don't know. But they just don't sell that well. How much would you list women's Patagonia regular jacket for? Very plush. Ooh. Mary, I'd have to see it. Is it a thermoball? Like, what is it? I'd have to see it. If it has the hit right here that says Patagonia, the colorful hit, not the sewn in one that blends in with the color, it goes for more money. I just have to see it. But I would try to look up on eBay comps, or just type in as much as you can about that jacket, the sweater, see if you can find one like it in the sold listings. And that's how I'd base my prices on that. So yeah, that didn't sell for much. $18. So 5 and 18, $17.99. That's about as low as I go. If you find this brand, find it or buy it. I don't even know. It's called Costume National Homie. Costume National Homie. I have no idea, but this is just really wrinkled. This is just a men's polo shirt. I have no idea. I've never found this brand before, sold it. I just looked it up and they were selling for decent money. This weighs about 6 ounces, if that. You GoPro. Yes, GoPro. I know. Glass, I know. I have a GoPro. That's what, if you watch my YouTube video, that was YouTube. I didn't even have the angle right. So now I'll know how to do the angle and I'll just GoPro all day long. Like whatever day I go thrifting, I'll go all day long and I'll GoPro and I'll go back and go over the stuff we found. That sold for whatever. I just that's the type of stuff I watched when I learned. So there's going to be a lot of people that are like, oh, that's boring. I totally get it. But there's a lot of people that are like, I just want to learn brands. I just want to learn what to pick up. That's kind of what that's meant for. Or just to come along for the ride with me. Whatever. These are double RL, part of that big bulk buy. I only have 4. We're down to 4 left. It's so sad. Took a best offer of $130 for these. These are going out in a padded flat rate. So sad. I enjoy watching your videos. Thanks, Gladys. I know you do. I appreciate you. Gladys is always in there giving me thumbs up, giving me hearts, all that stuff. I appreciate it. I gotta make better. I'm doing you wrong though, Gladys. I'm new to social media. I gotta make better. I gotta do better. But it's not my income. My income's eBay. So I gotta make sure I'm listing first. List first. That stuff second. All right. That's sold to Alex. And it's going to Texas. So again, if you guys are new here, I bought 17 pairs or something like that of these double RL jeans in a big bulk. a buy from a gentleman, and I paid about $35 a pair. And I have 4 pair left. They've all sold over $100. Well, closer to $150 per pair. This was actually by, which I don't like. Someone bought this. Somebody who watches my videos, which I don't want that. I don't want that. That's not why I do this. But whatever. If they're happy, I'm happy. But it's a Polo Ralph Lauren, like herringbone. It's like a fleece. It's actually not even it's like a cotton polyester blend. It's really comfy, actually. It's herringbone. So this sold for a whopping $18.88. So $18.88, and it's going out ground. If you keep up the videos like you on YouTube, you could be your main moneymaker. Felix, why are you being so nice to me all of a sudden? Felix, I know you always mess with me, but I miss the messing around with me, Felix. I miss the going back and forth, Felix. Felix, why don't you come back down to Indy so we can go thrifting? But yeah, I do like the YouTube stuff. That was kind of the plan from the beginning. YouTube, and then Facebook is a whole new. I didn't even know Facebook was a thing. I love the group on Facebook because there's so many of us that talk back and forth. I'm learning so many new brands just on Facebook. If you haven't joined, I made a group. Doesn't cost anything to join. I don't get paid anything. It's just really a Patreon group, I guess, or Discord group that doesn't cost anything. It's all free. And we all just talk and share different things, and everyone has opinions about items, if it's a pickup, bolos, all that sort of stuff. NetNast. This is silk and cotton. Right now, I would tell you I only pick up 100% silk NetNast, and that's what I do. I don't know why I picked this up, but I did. But I'm going to tell you right now, I only really pick up 100% silk NetNast. This sold for $29.13. So I'm just going against myself and my own word right now is what I'm doing. $29.13 auto posture sale, and it's winter, and that sold. So we're just going. What? It's going to Illinois. What on earth, Felix? Did you order that from me? This is a cool thing. Yes. Just sold an item on eBay. Notre Dame windbreaker for best offer $24.50. Let's go, Shauna. Notre Dame stuff sells so well. I'm so happy I live in the Indianapolis area because I find Notre Dame stuff and it sells so well. Why? It's nationally recognized college. Just, I don't know. The history, all of it. So here is a LL Bean made in the USA, I believe. Yeah, made in the USA. Just a corduroy chest pocket shirt, heavy shirt. But listen, I'm not real happy with the price. I would have liked to gotten $50 out of it, but the sold comps, I don't think I've sold this shirt before. If I have, it's been like one time. The sold comps say, no, Brad, you can't sell it at $50. It's only worth $34.88 because that's how much people pay for them. So that's why I listed it at, and that's what it sold. eBay told the truth. So that's going out. That's going out priority. I leave NetNast. Yeah, Cindy, I like NetNast if it's 100% silk button up. And again, I'm paying $4.99 for those shirts. So at $4.99, if it's 100% silk and no stains on the tum-tum, because a lot of those have stains on them, I give those. I get them. Some of them are limited edition. If you flip up the bottom like hem, it'll say limited edition. Those can go for like $70. Go way back in my archives of my packing videos. I've sold a couple. No, don't do that. You'll be searching for hours. Just take my word for it. All right, another Polo Ralph Lauren, 1979. I don't know why I hit 1979. That's not an auto posture sale. That's not a best offer. I just hit 1979. Sometimes I just do that. I don't know. So that was just a regular old sale. That's like a Glen Plaid Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Again, $20 sale. I have $4.99 into it. Buyer pays shipping. You guys know the drill on those. I'm pretty much housebound schools. I'm pretty much housebound. Schools and roads are closed. Snow below 0 temps. So it sounds good. Someone else getting around. Yes. Agreed. It is so cold out there for everybody. I hope everyone's safe. Hope all you don't lose electricity or whatever you have that heats your house. Got to stay safe out there. It's really weird too, because usually it dips down and goes over. It really just kind of dipped down, going back up. You guys don't need to hear or care about that. Okay. This item right here, I almost lost it. Why? Because my wife tried it on. And when my wife tries something on, there's a good chance that I lose it. Whew. Luckily, she didn't. This is a large. She's a size medium. But look how long this is. Oh, you talk about a recess jacket? If you're doing recess duty in this thing was down to like her ankles, her lower calves. She was all about it. Even though it was big, she was like, oh, I want to get that. I paid, oh my gosh. I paid $32 for this. This is different than the last one. It doesn't have the fur hood and it's longer. I paid $32 for this at Ross. $32.99. And I told her, I said, I think I could probably sell it for $120. When I looked up comps, I was surprised. It sold for $199 within 2 days. So $32 into $129 in 2 days. Retail arbitrage for the win. I shall hold my Silk Timing Bahama shirts until warmer weather. I would say it depends. If you have nothing to list, you definitely need to list those now. So if you have nothing else to list them now. But if you have a lot of winter items to list, I would push that off until you list all your winter items right now. So that's up to you. I would just do what's priority. What are the stores selling right now? You know, the big stores. The people who get paid a lot of money to figure out what should I sell right now. You go into Dick's Sporting Goods or Macy's, they're going to have jeans and long sleeves and sweaters and jackets. I work in my garage. Felix. Not today you don't. I hope you don't work. Felix, you have a lot of hair, though, to keep you warm. Felix looks like Maui, if you guys didn't know that. Cindy Coffee, LOL. Oh, my gosh. I know. This is a good sale, and she does steal my stuff. So I'm so happy she didn't steal it. That's all over $100 profit. That's going to help pay for our spring break. Look at me. Look what I almost did. Look at the seam. Look at the seam. That does not match up. Has to match up. Has to match up. No choice. By the way, if you guys are new here, I use a 3H tape dispenser and gun. It's in my link tree too. I get off Amazon. It's actually pretty cheap. I love 3-inch. You see, I do one stripe. I do one hit on both sides. Never have any issues of the box came opened up or anything like that. So they paid Judy. It's going out priority, actually. I could have tried to fit that in one of these little shoe boxes, but that would have been a really tight fit. For a $200 jacket, I'd want it to come in something like this. So it's not really pushed together. 32 and 199. Shelby, I know you almost stole it. Shelby's in the chat. You almost stole that from me. Tell the chat the truth. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. You're welcome for not letting that one go, or for letting that one go. See, there you go. The truth. I'm not a liar. I don't lie. Thank you for letting that go. I appreciate it, Shelby. The Duchess. Oh my gosh. Get out of here, everybody. That's called the wifey tax surfs. I know. Okay, listen. Yesterday, she was head to toe Viore, and my wife's an Old Navy Amazon clothing buyer person. But when I bring home the good stuff, she's like, oh, this is really nice. She wore Viore pants and Viore top. If you wonder why I don't have Viore in my whatnot, go blame her. She's the one to blame. AG jeans. AG jeans. You guys know I buy 4 types of these. I can just tell you what I don't like picking up. The Protege. I don't like picking up the Protege. This is the Tellus. So there are models, right? Skinny fits and tapers. Well, they all have a name. This one's the Tellus. I don't like picking up the Protege. They do sell, but they sell at much slower pace for me. I don't like picking up the Hero. So that's how this is going to go out. And everyone just loves my folding job. It's going to go out in a padded flat rate. But I do have an extra, probably because I have another item down here. I didn't even realize it. Like I have an extra label, but nothing else on my table. I have something down here. Hi, Shelby. Hi, Shelby. Everyone says hi, Shelby. 2603 auto posture sale. Someone took a best offer on that one. You see how many sales are auto posture? It's going out to Matt. Going out to Matt. All right, what was the last sale? Oh, yeah, this is a good one. I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand. My hubby takes all my good finds. Gladys, I guess that's just the life we live in. You know what, though? Saved money is made money, right? Save money, but except in my case, my wife buys off of Amazon and Old Navy, so she's not spending much. But saved money is made money. This is a cool sale. I've been waiting for this one for a while. Hey, Duchess. How do they all say, hey, Duchess? Shelby, aren't you supposed to be watching a movie right now? You're at the movie theater with the kids, watching Wish. I think watching Wish. Have you guys heard of this brand right here? Anya. Anya. Oh, you can't even see it because it's so bright. Maybe you can there. Anya. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's called Anya. I mean, they sell it. They now sell it at TJ Maxx and Marshalls and places like that. That's where I bought this at. The MSRP is $275. And I remember when I bought this back in like August when they were doing the big markdown sale in August, the Yellow Tag event. And this was the only one on the shelf. The comps were actually really good, even in the summer. And I just waited and waited. No one picked it up. It was the summertime. No one knows this brand. And I got this thing for dirt cheap. I sold it for $115. So I've been waiting for this sale. And it finally came to me. My daughter wants to see Wish so bad. Casey, I don't know. You're going to have to ask Shelby if it's good or not. We'll ask the kids later. I'll message you. I always offer my hubby my good finds. He says, no, make that money. Shauna, that's what I'm talking about. Your honey knows what's up. See, you can either have this pair of Iori pants or we can put that towards a cruise. That's your choice. Anya, it's O-N. I don't know if I'll be able to type in here because I will. O-N-A. So Anya, O-N-I-A is how you spell it. Now, please don't be going out a crazy way. Okay, good. This is going out ground. So I'm actually going to be putting it because it's thick. I'm like, oh, I hope it's not going in priority. It's thick, so I'm going to put it in one of these. So actually, I think I hear the kids. We'll see how Wish is. Here, listening, learning, getting motivated, working on T orders before switching to eBay work. There you go, Heather. Let's get motivated. Get some sales. Hey, sales were great this weekend. I'm going to do a lot. I'm going to do my 15 items today, take pictures today. I got to have 15 items in my draft bank for tomorrow if I go thrifting. What size are those? These bags? I'll tell you. So these bags are great. These are the ones that I get. You can get them off Amazon or whatever, but I get these off eBay. So let's see the size. I'm actually going to double bag that since that's a $100 item. This bag is, Casey, it's a size eBay bag. Luckily, I have measuring tape right here. Oh, look who it is. It's the crew. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, how was Wish?
Good.
Thumbs up, thumbs over, thumbs down. Oh, which one was it? It was good?
Yeah.
All right. Like a really good? You really liked it?
Yeah.
All right. Wish is a good movie. You heard it first from two kids. Thumbs up. All right, little guys. Get your little tushes out of here. All right. So, they say hi, littles. Everyone says hi.
Hi.
All right. I don't know what size these are. I'll measure them real quick. But these are really good size, actually. It's like 14.5 by like 19. I really like these bags. So these are kind of been like a go-to for me with the coupon from eBay. I like these bags. So write that down. I don't know. It's good to have these. I never really had big poly mailers until these, and I've enjoyed having them, especially this time of year when you're shipping out items. So this is double bagged now. Good shape. That Anya, one item I only got that one. Sold great. I've sold a couple shirts from that brand, and I have a bunch of swim trunks I think I bought from that brand. So they're so cute. Oh, you didn't hear? I'll write it in the chat. Okay, so I get these bags through eBay. Don't buy them through eBay, guys, unless you have a store and they give you credit, because I bet they're cheaper on Amazon. But the size of the bag are 14 and a half by 19. So 19 is right there where the silver stops. 14 and a half by 19. I like these a lot. And that's it for sales. I don't have any red indications at the bottom of my eBay, which is, you know, a little sad. I do have a counter offer, actually. I do have a counter offer, but I'll do that later. So 14 and a half by 19. Thanks, Shauna, for putting that in there. Yep. All right, everybody, that's it. Enjoy your freezing day wherever you are. Let's get some stuff listed. Let's get some sales. As always, hit me up if you have any questions. I am on my phone answering questions all the time. I need bigger ones. Yes, I think these are great. I can fit a ton of stuff into these. You saw that. I mean, that's a big jacket. That jacket would have a hard time fitting in this shoebox, like a really hard time, and it fit in that. So I really like that size bag. 14 and a half by 19. So that's what I'd go with. Yep. Have a good day, everyone. Tam, good luck to your Steelers. I hope for you, your Steelers win. Honestly, for you, I hope your Steelers win. I really don't have any skin in the game. So I hope they win for you. I'll be happy for you. All right, guys.